Everyone knows you don't go camping at Camp Crystal Lake. More than just campfire stories happened there. They say there's a killer who can't be killed, driven by vengeance. I mean, let's face it, it's really just an anti-bully story, right? Well, someone had a good idea to set a competition up at Camp Crystal Lake, and 4 fortunate winners have won the chance of a lifetime. And everyone seems to be an actor, and everything seems to be staged, and those are very realistic screams out in the woods. Is it just me, or does it feel like someone's watching us? Strive to Survive, Part 2 of our Friday the 13th role-playing game by Mike the Birdman Dodd, and his victims, of course, contestants, are your terrible warriors.
Welcome back to Terrible Warriors. I am your game master for Fate Core, Mike the Birdman Dodd from thisweekingeek.net, and we are back to Camp Blood, Crystal Lake for Friday the 13th, Strive to Survive. I am joined with my fellow Terrible Warriors, beginning in Guelph, Ontario.
Alex, who is still enamored with Chad.
Oh boy.
It's just too much. I have not seen that before. It's making me have weird feelings.
It is the summer of discovery.
Chad turns people gay. So noted.
Oh, who said he turned him gay? It just awakened.
You don't turn gay.
I don't know how to take this. Joining us from Toronto.
I'm kind of wondering, is it Camp Blood, or is it Crystal Lake, or is it Camp Blood Crystal Lake? And does that mean it's a blood crystal? And does that mean that this whole thing is really just an elaborate ploy for an illegal jewel smuggling ring? What's really going on here? What's the truth going on?
Man, Voorhees, but why?
And what were those camera dudes talking about perimeter? Who's him? And is he going to give us prizes?
You are also joined from our nation's capital.
Andrew, Charles Montgomery Phillips. Yeah, that's my last name. And a rich kid who doesn't know what's going on right now because all he knows is things from the 20s.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
And we are also joined from Edmonton.
I'm Derek the Bard from Chasing the Muse, and I'm playing Chad from TV's Living the Bro Life.
And as revealed in the last episode, we've all got a crush on you now.
Yes,
Well-
stay close to me, Chad.
We revealed that Chad, in fact,
Especially the Republican.
contrary to who I thought he looked like, in fact, just looks like a young Chris Evans from Fantastic Four. So, yeah.
All right, then. So as we last left off, you were given a key by old Ralph to find the cabin in the woods. Though which cabin he's talking about, you're not quite entirely sure because you have 5 square miles to search. So,
Sweet.
Where are you going to find the next clue to find this cabin? You've got a way in, but where's the lock?
Well, is there like a cabin number on the key or something?
You look at the cabin key. It's old. You definitely know that. It looks like it's almost like you'd almost wonder if it's pre 20th century actually.
Okay, so it's probably not one of the cabins for actual like campers and stuff.
Yeah, it looks a lot older than that.
Okay.
So
Let's just go out into the woods. We'll come across it. I mean, we got our camera crew. They're not going to let us get too lost.
So as you guys start wandering back into the woods, you hear a bunch of cheering off in the distance. You hear, "Prize awarded! A new car!"
Whoa.
And you basically hear, "Yeah!" and people cheering loudly, and
It's all right, man. It's just the consolation prize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ignore
You
it.
got the key.
I can buy us all cars after this.
My question is, are the cars from the 80s? Like, are we getting like a Dodge K car?
well, they'll make it up in
like
post.
$50.
Basically, you'll get something really nice, so to speak. But as you guys are hearing this, you guys start getting deeper and deeper into the woods. Everybody give me a notice check.
Oh, with pleasure.
Do we have flashlights or anything?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Holy crap, I got a +4.
I got a great, so
Yeah,
two.
I got a great as well.
I got a 5.
Justin got a
superb.
superb.
All right.
Wait, and I receive.
I'm trying to convince the team here, like, we can use the
5.
flashlight, but let's
Superb.
keep them off. We're going to see more if we keep our night vision going. So that's one of the reasons why I get a little higher, is I'm standing in front of the flashlight light, and I kind of tell, like, keep it short to the ground, not in anyone's eyes, and I'm pointing my eyes, and we're going to see everything. And I get a little intense, like, I'm in my element here in the woods in the dark.
Your pupils are so dilated right now.
I can see the future, man. Anyway, I rolled a 5.
Okay, so Bowie, as you start looking out into the woods, you hear a couple of twigs snap, and you definitely are not alone out here.
No.
That doesn't seem unusual considering how many staff are likely out here, but you catch a look in the woods.
That wasn't like a small animal twig snap. That was
No.
like a big heavy boot twig snap.
A big heavy boot twig snap. You also look at it and you can see the silhouette of a man, and he's carrying a gun. Like he's carrying like a big ass rifle.
I used my back end to hit Chad's chest, not because I wanted to hit his chest. I was looking for an excuse anyways, but to use it to notice, hey man, what's that over there?
Do I see that on my +4, Dodd?
You absolutely do. You
Once
like,
I point it out to you?
yeah, you're like, what's that? You point in the distance. You see a guy dressed in black fatigues with a pretty big ass looking gun.
Would I be able to see that as well?
What did you roll again, Andrew?
I got a great, so it was a
Whoa,
+2.
bro!
You
It's,
see the silhouette, but you don't make out a lot of detail.
bro, it looks like is that like a hunter here? Maybe he knows where the cabin is, bro.
Ooh, a fellow gun owner. Hello. Hello, sir.
Maybe we should just kind of keep to ourselves.
Oh, I see a gun. Hello.
I see a gun. Yeah, let's...
I see
Will
a
you
gun.
just-
Hello.
Oh my god.
A fellow hunter.
No,
Fellow man of the wilderness.
Okay,
Is
I want
Charles
to just
running out in
smother
front of
his
the party
mouth.
towards the guy.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you start walking towards the guy in
I'm gonna
the
hang
armor,
back.
and you start walking towards him. He's like, "Oh shit!" And you approach him, and he has a pretty. He's dressed in black military. He looks like a SWAT officer.
Oh, you do not look like a classical hunter. I thought you would be a more classical hunter. Who are you exactly?
None of your goddamn business. Get back to the game.
Wait. You cannot talk to me like. Do you know who I am?
Grab him over the
Yeah,
shoulder and go
I-
right this way. Sorry to bother you, officer. And I
Bro, he's probably just like perimeter security to like keep out the riffraff and stuff, bro. Look, dude, we're
I-
sorry, man. We're just gonna go back to the game that way.
I derisively toss some money on the ground quickly and walk away. Here's your payment, you dirty animal.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
It's actually Monopoly money because I would never actually waste the time.
You just carry pockets full of Monopoly money to make meaningless statements based upon the persona that I'm rich.
Oh yes, exactly.
Can that be an aspect?
Wait, is your foreign currency Canadian
Ask
Tire money?
something.
Yeah.
All right, so you walk away from the guy. He disappears into the woods, and you no longer can see him.
That was some pretty heavy caliber stuff.
Oh no, bro! I worked on this shoot down in Frisco, and they had some weird ass stalkers for some of the contestants. That was when I was working with Flava Flav, and they had some real heavy duty like some
Don't use
some
an
guns.
AR-15 for stalkers.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
bro,
you're
some of
saying
those stalkers are pretty well armed.
So I should not yell at the next one we see?
What are we doing here? Let's find this cabin, man. Let's just play the game. Let's roll rats in a maze.
You seem to be a little on edge.
Well, look, I mean, maybe we should like try and find like a trail or something.
Okay. So as you're wandering through the woods, who wants to give me yet another note? Actually,
Oh, that should be investigate.
Say investigate.
Chad could not investigate his way out of a wet paper bag. I think Justin's the only one who has investigate.
I've got to investigate, but it's only a +1, and I just rolled a -2.
Do you have an aspect you could invoke?
I'm gonna say too high to worry is my aspect, which even though I have no idea where we're going, I can with full confidence make it seem like I rolled a higher number on that check and I know exactly where we're going. The cabin's this way. I lead you off in a random direction.
Okay.
And you're making a reroll, or?
Nope. That's just I guess
just
would
gonna accept it?
that be the aspect is do a reroll or just convince everyone else that I know what I'm doing?
The aspect allows you invoke the aspect, you can either do a reroll or add +2 to your roll. In this case, I'd suggest a reroll.
I do a reroll.
Okay.
Oh,
what'd
and
you
this
get?
time I roll a 1. Just a straight, like a 1. A good roll.
You figure your best option is to probably go find a map.
Hey, what about this wooden map here on the trail?
Okay, so situational aspect, you find a Camp Crystal Lake map. Actually shows the basic layout of the
Right here
kind of
the whole
campground.
time. Should have used our flashlights.
All right, so you turn
Bro,
on your
you
flashlight.
told us not to use our flashlights.
And don't listen to me.
All right, so you turn on the flashlight and you look at the map and you see there are 4 groups of cabins spread across each of the directions, north, west, south. You know, the 4 directions. You also see there's a central cabin in the middle, which would be where the counselors would stay.
Yeah.
And you see the various places like the archery range, but you also see marked on the map too. Someone has marked with a purple X. It says craft services, production, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
But this
like
is
that.
an old key. We kind of thought it wouldn't be the regular cabins at the cabin camp.
Yeah. So you're kind of thinking, maybe it doesn't open a cabin. Maybe it opens something in a cabin.
Okay, well let's check out the counselor's cabin then, guys.
Yeah, this isn't a door lock. It's a chest.
Oh, bro, that's brilliant.
All right then. So
I should have used I guess my burglary skill would have been good for noticing what a key's for.
Dude, yeah.
all right, so you guys start making your way through the woods. You start hearing less and less sounds of people cheering as time goes on, and eventually you just hear this blood-curdling "Ah!" like that. You just hear it, and it echoes throughout the woods.
Do we know the direction it was coming from?
Everybody roll me a notice.
Oh, another notice. It's only the same rolls. Okay. I roll a 2.
You roll a 2?
4.
Okay.
I rolled a -1.
Also, danger sense. I can ignore things like concealment and total darkness, so maybe that gives me a bit of a bonus.
So what was the word you got, Alex?
1 second here.
I got mediocre.
I got great.
Okay. You hear a scream. It's coming towards you. You just hear this. You see this girl just covered in blood just bolt past you.
Holy shit. Do I want to help her?
Okay, or are you going to try and catch up to her? Are you going to stop her? Are you going to trip her up as she runs past you? What are you going to do?
I'm not going to trip her. I guess if she's just running right past us, what are we doing, guys? Are we just standing here like idiots? Guess that moment has
I guess
passed.
we could. I guess we could call out.
Yeah, I'm playing the deer in the headlights character, so that wouldn't be in character for me.
She runs.
She's
and
gone.
I'm going to roll for her, and we're going to see what happens with her.
Into the tree. She just runs straight into it.
Okay, so she rolled a terrible, and she basically trips on her own
She
shoelaces,
fucking did. She ran into a tree.
and she basically wipes out right in front of you guys.
Oh, okay, great. I immediately go down, and I'm going to throw in my empathy skill to, like, calm her down and be here. What's up?
She's like, he's out here.
Would I be able to use? So I have a body language reader, which it's one of my stunts I can use. So I can use notice in place of empathy. Could I try that? To see, kind of just
give it a
get an
roll.
idea of like what
Yes.
she's doing. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So I got a good.
You kind of, just the way that she came in and she tumbled on her feet, you're pretty sure she's acting.
Oh, okay, okay.
You're like, you're full of shit, lady. She's just trying to make the experience more rich for you, so to speak.
She's a good actor. I rolled a 3 on empathy. Is she acting?
Oh yeah, like Like,
I rolled superb to I guess see through bullshit.
yeah, she's acting totally. And
Like TV soap opera level acting.
Like that shriek was just totally for effect. You actually look at the blood on her clothes. You can smell the corn syrup.
Okay, cool. So we're still playing this game. What do you need to tell us?
She's like, he's over there. He killed my friend.
Over in which
Chad,
direction?
let's just skip right to the boss battle, man. Let's stop with all these puzzles and win this game.
So she eventually gets to her feet. She dusts herself off and starts dashing back into the woods once again, screaming.
Goodbye. Bye. So, go that way?
New character.
I kind of want to find the chest or whatever the key unlocks.
Well, we'll get to it.
Are you sure we shouldn't split up?
No. Oh, goodness, no. This man has muscles. I do not want to leave the muscle man.
I wouldn't mind splitting up with him, actually.
Chad actually is going to lift her up the moment she falls down at his feet. And I'd actually like to try and make a rapport check on to see if I can get any kind of useful information out of her. Because she's obviously, even if she's an actor, which he doesn't necessarily realize until the other guys point it out,
Really
she probably
into it.
has some useful piece of information.
It's immersive.
It's a murder mystery, and I got a 5, so...
What do you want to know? You can ask me any one direct question.
What set of cabins is she... where is she running away from? Like, where did he attack her friends?
She's coming from the southernmost cabins, the ones that are closest to the lake.
There, see, we can do both.
Perfect.
We're gonna go to the southern cabins.
Yeah, and also because I got such an awesome rapport check, he picks her up and he just has kind of that like, hey.
What's your number?
She's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
she breaks character for just a second. She goes, "You're awfully cute. Call me out after the show. Gotta go."
Yeah. And then she runs off screaming.
And then she runs off
Does
screaming.
everyone know who you are?
I swear to God, that should almost be one of Chad's aspects. How does everyone know who you are?
All right, then. So you guys gonna head towards the southernmost cabin?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you start making your way through the woods. The woods are getting a little thicker, and you come across the cabin. It's partially lit. Like the inside, there's a light on in the inside, but there's just kind of a weird quietness about everything. I mean, even the normal sounds of, the crickets and the birds you'd hear at night.
Hey, you notice you can't even hear the crickets at night anymore? It's
completely
immersive.
still. So as you approach the cabin, what are you guys going to do?
Can I roll a notice check?
Yep, you can roll a notice.
Okay, let me see if I noticed anything.
I guess I'll just.
I
roll
got
that.
a fair, so no.
You look around. You don't.
I got a legendary.
You got a legendary? Okay. All right, there. So,
I see all.
Bo,
I
you,
got a 0.
you start looking around. You notice some of the lights that would attach to the big floodlights to light up the area have all been shattered and broken. You also notice some cables are cut, too. It's like someone went through here with, like, a hammer and started breaking everything.
That seems counterintuitive.
Oh,
You also
man,
notice some dark splotches on some of the trees. You're not quite sure what it is.
Chad actually looks visibly a bit freaked out, but he's like, "Oh yeah, no, gotta be calm, gotta stay tough here." Okay.
Can I do an empathy on Chad? Because I can use, although I have to be talking to them for half an hour.
Oh,
So-
psychology to remove a complication?
I could just start chatting up with you, but I would have had to be during the walk up to the cabins a little too earlier.
Well, I don't have any
it's just-
complications for you to remove.
Well, you're throwing in one right now where you're pretending to not be freaked out.
That's fair.
I don't
That's
know.
almost more of an situational aspect, though.
All right, fine. I just go straight up to the first cabin and open the door.
Yeah.
All right, so you open up the first cabin, and what you see bodies. Just things that have been just ripped apart.
Oh shit.
Like, you see one guy whose chest cavity looks like someone punched right through it. You see another person with what looks like a camping spike through the head.
Oh, this is sick.
And you see another person on the floor who's kind of had their face collapse with an axe.
Oh, good lord.
I guess he
Dodd?
asked the wrong question.
I'm going to make a notice check. I have one simple question to ask. I got a 2. Is this real?
You kind of kick one of the bodies, and you're like, dude, fuck off. You actually hear one of the bodies go, dude, fuck off. I'm trying to make this look good.
Could
Okay,
I do...
Chad visibly calms down a little bit, but
That's why I
he's still
joke.
acting
he
for the camp.
asked the wrong question.
Yeah.
Get it?
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, bro, that...
All right, is there a chest in here? Is there a place for the key? If not, let's just go to the second cabin.
Or like a trap door or something?
Could I do a search? I have +4 for resources, so could I take a look and see if there's anything useful on the bodies?
Derek, is that an appropriate use of the skill?
Resources? Yeah, that's more or less what resources are about. You're
Okay.
gonna loot the bodies?
Okay,
Loot
go
the
ahead.
extras. Take their
Yes.
wallet. Make sure you get a union card.
I got a fair for that.
Okay, so you discover the only real body in here is the guy with the axe to the face. The other ones are just special effects dummies.
Could I remove the axe?
That one's real. I joked about him.
So you manage to look through the pockets of the dead. You find a pocket knife. Mm-hmm. You find a couple of wallets, and you find a set of matches and a lighter.
How much money is in the wallets?
About $10.
Okay.
Dude, you're rich. Why are you looting their wall? Of course, how did your family get rich in the first place? Right.
So as you guys are sitting in the cabin,
Fire festival.
roll me another notice check. You guys are going to search again.
Yep. I guess we're moving on to the next cabin.
Yeah, you guys move on to the next cabin.
I rolled a 2. It's a great.
I rolled a 0. It's
I got a grade as well.
mediocre.
5.
Oh, so you got a superb, I think?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Alex, while looking around the cabins, you actually notice there's a trap door in the cabin. So
Keep it locked.
It's
the key
Stargate
does
all over
fit
again.
the lock.
Sure.
So you
Oh.
open the
Yeah.
locked, basically like a root cellar, so to speak, that's hidden under the floor. You go down there and you find another body.
Okay.
You find the severed head of a woman. But this one looks like it's been here a long time.
Like desiccated or
Like desiccated, like it's
Like-
been here for a
Like
very long
it
time.
doesn't smell like
It doesn't smell like it should.
Like
You also
syrup.
notice
It doesn't smell like corn syrup.
there's also a selection of candles. There's a ruined sweater that's put at the base of the head.
Is there?
is it like a Camp Crystal Lake sweater?
I was going to say,
Camp Blood or whatever?
is there? Is it? Does it look like a religious shrine or anything?
Yes, very much so.
All right, I'm going to roll lore.
Okay.
Oh, because you have that religion specialization.
Oh yes, sir.
What did you get?
10.
Okay, so what you can, by looking at the severed head, it's real. You know it's real. And the severed head matches the description of Pamela Voorhees.
I start just saying prayers over and over again under my breath,
Oh yeah, you like cross yourself.
Yeah.
And
like doing last rites and all that.
As you come down, as you notice this, you start freaking out. You notice there's another door behind, basically that leads from the underside of the cabin out.
Now I have an aspect that my faith is my shield. I'm not easily scared or intimidated. I'm just
Yeah,
concerned.
You're like, oh boy.
This isn't good.
Or have we followed him into this room, or is he
Yeah.
on his own?
Oh,
Yeah.
Chad's 100% following him down.
All
Chad
right.
has
Well,
the
that
key.
was. Let's make a deal. What's behind door number 1?
All right.
Chad-
Is nobody
Work on the next
nobody
door,
else going to
Yes.
be, a little concerned that we found a body, a real
No,
body?
after Chad saw the extra in the last room, he's pretty much sure that everything here is fake.
Yeah, my character also believes everything's fake.
Now, as you guys are in the bottom of this thing, you hear a loud thump from
I rolled a high
upstairs.
enough that I know it's not fake, but I still think it's staged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're pretty much...
They're really committing to this, using like the bodywork stuff.
So you guys hear a loud thump from upstairs. It's unmistakably a heavy, heavy boot fall.
shit, bro, we gotta use the door. We gotta use the door. I try the key in the door that's underneath.
Okay, it opens.
Where does it lead to?
Outside.
Was the
Oh,
door
just like
locked, Dodd, that he had to use the key?
Yes.
Oh, okay, and the key worked in the door.
Yes. So
Okay,
now,
and now-
so now you went from under the house to the outside again.
Are the floodgates outside when we go outside? Like the floodlights? All
No,
the electrical stuff?
They're all shattered and off. They
yeah.
weren't. They
oh,
were.
but they're still there.
Yeah, they're still there, but they are shattered.
I was worried that this door was a portal. Everybody out of character.
What to where?
To the past, to the actual events.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's what. Sorry, I'm just metagaming there a bit. I just wanted to was sort of waiting for it to happen. All right, cool. So we go outside and run now.
As you exit the thing, you notice there's definitely a person inside the cabin.
Uh-huh.
You hear people talking, and you hear them go, "Oh, dude, you're not supposed to show up now." Then just "Ah!" Just
Does
a
that sound like
scream.
the acting scream we heard before?
No, this one is a blood. You can almost. It sounds chills down your spine. Actually, in fact, everybody give me a will check.
That's a gurgly scream.
Yeah, that's that.
That's not a Wilhelm scream at all.
What are we rolling?
How do you
Will.
roll for will? What do you add
So you're
on
just going to
it?
roll the dice and then add your will to it if you have will on your sheet.
Oh, I do. Thank you.
So Dodd, I got a 1 sec while I go back.
Oh no.
I got a 4.
I got a fair.
I got
So
a
I got a great.
I got a 3.
I'm gonna use my aspect again, so that's both of my fate points now gone because I rolled a -3, and I'm gonna do again. I'm too high to worry, because I rolled I roll all 4 negatives. So I'm doing that again. And fuck. Okay, well this was 2 negatives, a blank, and a plus, so it's a 0. I got a fair, but at least it's better than the terrible I had.
Okay, I got a 3.
Okay, so Derek, I rolled. My fudge word value is Transuperb Legendary
Oh.
What
fuck.
the shitballs?
Oh.
because it was a. It's that primal scream where you know something's wrong.
Yeah. So sorry. What did you roll? Like, what's your actual number?
It was all 4s.
Okay, so you rolled all 4, so you got 4.
And
Then
then-
what else did you get on your roll?
4.
Were you adding anything to it?
Yes.
Or are you just rolling?
Another set of 4s.
Okay, so you got an 8. So you got a legendary.
Yes.
So I got a 4. So, okay. Basically what that means at this point is we're all going to start having to take mental conditions, or we're all going to be immediately taken out of this. Like, you unfortunately hit the one snag in the system, and we found it during Secrets of Cats, where there's almost no way to survive if someone rolls an 8. If someone gets an 8 or higher on an attack roll.
So party wipe in the second episode. Thanks for joining us, all terrible warriors. I've been Justin Ecock.
Yeah, because the people that rolled 0s are essentially going to have to end up taking like 2 mental stress and then the -6 complication just to keep going.
So just basically you run in fear.
Yeah. Now
basically.
you could do it not to cause damage, but to create an advantage in everyone. Like absolutely terrified.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Now,
Okay,
I'm not easily scared, but I also have Sprinter. I can run twice the distance of anybody else.
Okay, so are you taking?
Oh, I'm gone.
from the group? Okay, so
Yeah,
you bolt.
Where's
I
he
think that-
going?
Just
If
follow
you're
me, I
doing
guess.
Aspect, it's at this point, Dodd, you essentially get 2 free invokes on it.
Okay.
Just because of the level of success. Because you succeed, by the system, you're succeeding with style because you're at least 3 shifts over everyone.
All right then. So you just hear, like I said, this blood-curdling scream. You basically, for those of you that rolled low, you basically pissed your pants because you know that was not fake, whatever that was.
And you're like, "Where's Chip?" And you just see like this blur.
Yeah.
Where's
So I
Chip
guess
going?
athletics checks from everyone then, yeah?
Yep, athletics checks.
To
Okay.
Including-
run like the wind.
Including
Oh.
myself, I am assuming.
Ooh,
I rolled-
I got a poor -2.
I got +2. Great.
I'm gonna throw in a fate point to invoke by aspect. Do you even lift, bro? Because I'm in pretty good shape.
Okay.
And do a reroll because
Alright.
I got 2 blanks and 2 minuses.
So I'm off running, and I got a 3.
Okay, so you are
Okay.
you blew past these guys.
Boom.
That's better. I got a blank, a plus, and a minus. So that's I got a 3 total.
Okay, so you are also taking off, whereas Charles, you trip and fall right on your face.
Oh, shit.
I don't like him. I'm going to leave him behind.
So you start running, whereas Charles, you just hear the splintering of wood and glass and metal, and you just see the wall of the cabin absolutely explode. You see this giant hulk of a man. You see this torn up bodysuit. He's slick with slime. He's wearing this hockey mask, which part of it has a gouge in the top of the forehead, part of the lower jaw's missing. And you just are staring into what you presume is the face of evil personified. What are you going to do?
Can I use my deceive ability to fake being dead?
Try it.
Okay.
Roll over and back and pretend to be dead to avoid bears.
I got mediocre.
Oh, God.
Okay, Jason is going to attempt to see if he's going to use his investigate.
Oh, I hope he's really stupid.
He's the world's greatest detective.
Watch.
He got a good.
Oh.
So he starts walking towards you. He grabs a hold of you.
Oh, God.
He grabs a hold of you by your shirt and starts to lift you up. What are you going to do?
So I'm wearing a blazer. I'm going to try to, quickly unbuckle my shirt and try to figure out what's going on. Oh, wait, sorry. Okay. Do you say looks like he's got, slime covered in him?
Yeah, he's coated. He's very slick.
So I have, a matches and a lighter. Oh, no, it's probably not. Slime is probably flammable. I guess I'm going to try to take my, shirt off. And if I have to, I have a pocket knife, so I'm going to try and cut my shirt off and, just try to run.
Okay.
So what do you want me to roll for that? Athletics?
Probably be athletics.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, my gosh. Charles might die. Oh, I got a great.
Okay, then Jason's going to try and resist you with physique.
Oh, God.
He rolled a superb. But he also had mine, so we got a good. So who got it? I think you got better than that.
Yeah, he got a great.
I got a great.
Okay, so you managed to slip out of your blazer, and you start running. You don't see the others, and Jason's going to take an action to come. He's actually going to invoke his aspect appears out of nowhere without warning.
Oh, God. It's almost a stun.
I'm a trust fund baby. Can I just start throwing money?
He rolled a mediocre, however.
Oh, goodness.
So he still got a 3. So that's superb. So roll against that.
So my athletics again?
Yeah.
I'm guessing? Yeah.
Keep in mind, Dodd, that you do still have that terror.
Oh, yeah. You're scared shitless, Andrew.
I just rolled abysmal.
Okay, so you start running. You can't hear the others. You're not sure where they are. You stop for a second to catch your breath.
Oh, God.
You feel a pair of very strong hands grab you from behind and grabs your neck.
Go.
Dodd, are we pretty much out of this scene at this point?
Yeah,
You are,
I'm gone.
yes.
I left.
So, Andrew, roll me... Derek, I rolled a 5.
Okay.
And Jason's
yeah,
attacking.
Okay,
Okay.
so I have resources right now. My highest is in resources.
To defend, you're going to roll your... is he grappling?
Yes, he's grappling.
So I'm going to roll my athletics again?
No,
Oh,
you
God.
roll your physique, but you don't have physique. You can probably roll athletics to try and avoid being hit.
Okay, try it, Andrew.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I got a roll for you. It's called Reroll Your Character.
Yeah, I got a terrible.
Okay, so you got a -2, Dodd. What did you get?
I got a superb.
So you got a 5. Okay, so Andrew, here are your options at this point, because I'm assuming Jason's just attacking to deal damage.
Yes.
You could take no physical stress and take you take 1 physical stress and take a -4 condition where he probably breaks your leg or breaks your arm or something. It's going to provide it's going to put a penalty on all of your physical rolls at that point. But you're not dead yet. Or you can voluntarily take yourself out of the fight
I'm not
At
dead
which point,
yet.
Dodd gets to do whatever the fuck he wants to you, probably short of killing you, but it might mean that you wake up on a meat hook in a basement somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna try the voluntary take myself out of the fight, so like pass out, I guess.
Okay, so you pass out basically from fear.
Yeah.
What happens next, we'll find out when we come back to you. Okay, so coming back to Chad, Charles, and Bowie, you guys are running through the woods. So you start running.
I'm Chip.
All right, so you come out to a clearing. Chip, you arrive first. You just notice... You don't see any production crew around. You don't hear the party that was going on in one of the cabins.
Now, are we still within the bounds of the...
Camp Crystal Lake?
Yes.
You're still
Okay.
within the bounds.
And the lights are all out.
A lot of them are shattered. You can virtually smell death on the air. You do hear gunfire occasionally.
Occasionally. Whoa. Now, the real question is, do I run towards the gunfire or do I run away from it?
Dodd, do we catch up with him by this point?
Yes.
Chad takes a moment, like hands on his legs, he's breathing hard. Bro, where's Rich Dude? Oh shit, he was right behind me. Bro, we gotta go back for him.
We should go back for him.
Should we?
It would be the right thing to do.
Should
Dude,
we?
don't leave a bro behind,
Yeah,
man.
I'm going to compel you with
code.
that aspect.
All right.
Listen, I think we're better off without him on our team.
Okay, so...
You can spend a fate point to resist that, though.
no,
Well,
I think...
if you're offering a compel, Dodd, it's you're offering the fate point.
Okay.
And basically saying you're going to take this action, and they don't. If they don't take it, they don't get a fate point.
Oh, and I've
All
already
right.
burned both of my fate points. So
I'll
that's
ta-
a really
I'll take it
interesting compel
and-
for me.
Go back because I feel guilty for leaving him behind.
Okay.
Do you want to offer? I don't know. The problem with me and compels is I just kind of act into all my aspects anyway. I'm like this. It's really dumb to go back, but I've got that trouble. Do I live the bro life or does the bro life live me?
Okay, so you guys are going to go back for Charles?
Bro code, man. You never leave a bro behind.
I'm going because of my religious guilt.
All right,
I'm
Bowie,
going
what
for
are
the
you doing?
fate point.
All right.
for the money.
So you guys go back into the woods where you last saw Charles. You come up to the cabin, and you notice, or you see Charles pinned to the wall. He's not dead, but he has a metal spike through his shoulder, pinning him to the wall.
Oh,
The fuck?
fuck.
So Charles, you're in a mountain of pain.
Doesn't look like a prop, you guys.
Jason pinned you
great.
and then left.
Great, that's awesome.
Where'd he
This is
go?
Probably a trap. So who goes now?
I don't
boy.
care if it's a trap or not.
Three-way rock, paper, scissors?
Chad runs up to him. He's going to try and pull the metal spike out.
Okay,
Oh,
give
he's
me a
got it.
physique
He's
check.
gonna do it.
No, don't pull out the spike. Try to break it off in some way.
So I got a
bleed
6.
more.
You got
Yeah,
a
he
6?
just pulled it right out. He
Fantastic.
just did that.
Yeah, all right, so you pull this thing out, blood starts pouring out of Charles.
Oh, damn it.
Chad's going to rip off his shirt and try and staunch the bleeding.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Well, I guess intelligence would be the closest thing.
There's no kind of intelligence thing. I don't have lore. It's pretty much just going to come down to a straight roll, I suspect.
Yeah.
All right, roll it, yeah.
Oh no.
You've seen it on TV.
Exactly. I got a 2.
Well, you basically put pressure at it. The blood's still pumping out of him, but it seems to be starting to slow down.
Is that because I've staunched the bleeding or because he's running out of blood? Who knows?
You're not
A little
sure.
bit of column A, a little bit of column B, I say as I eat some of my column A, column B.
It's your bag of snacks divided into 2 sections, column A, column B.
Maybe it is.
So,
Oh, damn it,
as you
Shaggy.
guys pull Charles off the wall, what are you guys going to do?
Am I conscious or no?
Barely.
I'm going to use my stunt, my notice check, danger sense. I'm keeping an eye out for anything else that's coming around.
Okay, roll it.
Blippity-blippity. I rolled the base was a 0.
Okay.
Dub.
I'm invoking Jason's aspect to appear out of nowhere.
Oh, shit.
He's rolled a superb.
Oh.
As you start looking around, Bowie, you're like, what the hell's going on? You can just feel the breath coming off of this down the back of your neck. What are you going to do?
So much for my danger sense. I'm going to... Fuck. This isn't... I'm going to die, I guess. There's nothing I can do. It would be...
Die now.
It would be an athletics check to, like...
Dodge around him, yes.
Yep.
Duck, deke, and dodge.
All right, roll it.
I do a barrel roll. I roll a 1.
Okay, he's going to roll his physique against you. He rolls a 5.
God. Just to like create an advantage and initiate that grapple? Or?
Yeah, so basically he grabs you by your shoulder and starts to crush your shoulder blade.
I tried distracting him.
Not what I want. Not what I want.
I tried distracting him, and
Can I hand Derek the
hold on.
pocket knife I have?
Alex is going to go first.
I tried
Oh,
distracting
sorry.
him, and I try to walk calmly towards Jason with my Bible in hand, and I reach out towards him and just start reading scripture to him to see
Oh,
if
dear
that
Lord.
will distract him. You know,
I don't want that either.
come, brother. You
I
can
don't
be
want-
calm.
Shoot him.
What kind of would that be, Dirk?
That depends. Is it something that would actually...
Empathy.
Well,
You can
It's
try.
an empathy roll is what he's
the
doing.
question is, Dodd, at this point, is it a supernatural thing that would affect Jason, or is it just a social action that would affect him?
Roll it and let's see what happens.
Because if it's supernatural, he could probably make an argument for his lore as being like super
Okay,
religious.
Try it.
You want to make it? Okay, you want to make it that one?
Yeah.
Whatever gives you the highest.
Exorcise
roll.
Jason Voorhees.
Okay, I got a 7.
You got a 7. Jason stops, looks at you, throws Bowie to the floor hard,
Ouch.
and just stares at you.
I'm going to tackle him.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to... Well, Dodd, I'm potentially looking at invoking 2 of my aspects coming up on this.
Okay.
It depends how I roll. I'm looking to maybe invoke Do You Even Lift, Bro? And his battle cry is Alpha!
All right.
I'm going to do something stupid and I'm going to dedicate it to the brothers of Alpha Alpha.
All right.
I'm going to take a page from Jerry's handbook in season 3 of Rick and Morty where I'm just going to keep crawling. And I'm just going to keep
7.
crawling. And amazingly, it keeps working.
Dodd,
Yes.
with my grappler, I'm trying to create the advantage tackled.
Okay.
I'm only going to invoke Do You Even Lift, Bro? I got a 7.
Okay, I'm going to use my rage empowers me, where I can use physique in place of athletics.
Cool.
And Jason rolled a fair. So 2 pluses and 2 minuses.
Okay, so...
He is grappled, or you've done,
Yeah.
he's tackled. You knocked
Yay.
Jason to the floor.
Yeah, Chad just, like, he bull rushes him. He has... so I get 2 free invokes to the fact that I've tackled Jason.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm going to try and pin him while shouting, like, Bro, run! Run! Let's see if I can keep Jason tackled.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I'm going to use one of those free invokes to re-roll that.
All right.
I'm going to invoke Do You Even Lift, Bro, to re-roll that one because, dear Lord. Oh, holy crap, that's better. Okay, I got 4 pluses. So that would be a 10.
All right, then I'm
And
going
I'm
to...
down to my last fate point.
All right, I'm going to invoke my aspect, Unstoppable Force of Revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to roll that. I only got a good, so...
Oh, I basically immobilized Jason for a very short period of time.
Yeah, you basically got him so off balance he can't get any leverage on you.
Yeah.
Run! Is Chad on top or bottom?
Chad is on top, basically pitting Jason's shoulders to the floor, and he can't get any leverage.
Yeah.
And, I want to pick up
just
the spike that's on the ground, and if Jason
just because
rolls
I
on
got
top,
that roll, Dodd, just because it's like a 10, it's unbelievable. Chad actually headbutts Jason right in the hockey mask.
All right, you headbutt Jason. It hurts, but...
Oh, of course it fucking hurts.
you can,
what?
Sorry, Justin, go ahead.
You're finishing describing what you were doing.
Basically, so as you headbutt Jason, you can feel just the death and the stink of decay on him. This is about as real as it gets.
Oh, yeah.
You know you're fighting for your life right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that Chad's going to stay on top for very long. I think Jason's going to roll it all around in a second, and when he does, I want to pick up that spike that he used on Scrooge McDuck there, and when that happens, and I don't know, like, if there's a way I got both deceive and burglary. I want to do this in a way that isn't going to draw attention to me, because as soon as Jason's back is to me, I want to just stab him in the back with the spike.
Sneak attack.
Basically. That's all I'm good for.
Okay,
that's,
so you're...
that's my plan, and I'm just waiting for Chad to, I guess, lose the upper hand and be put on his back.
Okay, so Jason's going to try and throw off Chad.
Okay. I guess I'll
Jason rolled abysmal.
So I grab for the spike.
Do I even need to roll, Dodd?
No, Jason is still so off balance because you've got him in such a position he can't move.
Jason's like, this has never happened before. Jocks don't normally tackle me.
All right, Justin, you get a free attack on him.
I guess Chris Evans is able to do whatever he wants.
Captain fucking America.
And I roll 2 pluses and 2 blanks. I roll a 3. It's a superb, folks.
Can Justin invoke
liberal agenda
extra tackled aspect that I've got on Jason still?
Yes.
Because I still got that free invoke. Justin, just add 2 to your roll.
Yeah, I invoke that tackle. It's a 5 now.
Where are you going to stab Jason?
Well, I wanted to stab him through the back, but it sounds like he's on his back.
Yes.
So as soon as there's I was just kind of like holding it like an opening, and I just stake him.
All right, so right to the heart?
Right center mass.
Okay, so
I don't know what I'm fighting.
All right, so you stake Jason right center mass. You actually, as you drive the spike into his chest, you decide to step on it as well to drive it even further, pinning Jason to the floor. Jason stops moving.
Oh God! I killed him.
Holy shit!
Oh my God!
Holy shit, bros!
Medical attention, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up Charles. I'm gonna run. We are leaving the vicinity of Jason Voorhees.
I'm going to
Wait,
slip a
stop.
20 in his pocket as he helps me up.
What pocket? I'm not wearing a shirt anymore.
Well, I'm just going to rub it on your chest.
All right there. So you guys are all bolting into the woods. You're helping Charles because he's not running anytime soon.
Towards like the main area of the camp because like holy shit, this has gone off the rails. Like one of the fucking actors just attacked Charles. Like that looks like that's a real wound he's got. And then I think we just like killed a stuntman.
No, God.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Thank you for coming back.
So as you run out into the main area of the camp,
I remember my conversation I overheard when we were back at the lake, where they were talking about the perimeter, and he hasn't crossed the perimeter, and he hasn't arrived yet. And I'm going, just saying to Chad, going, I don't think he was a stunt man. I don't think this is a game, man.
What the fuck else was he supposed to be, man? I mean, like, he was jacked. He was jacked, bro.
Where are the crew people? They knew he was here.
Where are the people with guns?
This is some intense reality shit. They're not playing around. They're playing with our lives.
Also, Jesus, man, why did you pray?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't care what Chip did. It worked for half a second, so I'm a believer now.
I mean, it looked like it just made him angrier.
Hallelujah.
I can barely see, so I don't know.
So, Dodd, do we get into like the main body of the camp? Is gunfire still happening?
You could still hear sporadic spouts of gunfire.
Gunfire?
You actually hear gunfire close to where you're actually standing.
We're in a war zone.
Other direction, maybe?
Can we see what's like,
all right, so,
like muzzle flashes? Or
yeah, you see muzzle flashes in the distance. You actually come out to the main area where the stage where like Jeff was. And you see a group of your fellow contestants. They're all kind of huddled together. You see one of the guys in black armor. He's kind of got them lined up like he's going to do something. And he just starts executing them.
What the fuck?
Oh, boy.
You just hear, bam, bam, bam!
Well, I didn't
it
know
just
them
one
that
guy?
well.
We need to run the other way.
Yeah, we're running the other way.
Okay, so everybody roll me athletics.
Do you want me to roll athletics as well?
I'm
'Cause
carrying you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're being carried. So.
Should he have like a negative effect because he's being carried?
Actually, yeah, you take,
Do you want me to make a physique check?
yes, physique to see if he slows you down.
Sure. I got a 4 to run away, and I got a 4 to carry him.
Okay, so you're good.
Okay, I got a 3.
I also got a 3.
Okay, so you guys start running into another direction. Where are you guys going to go? There's towards the bus. There's towards the other cabins.
Is there a nurse's cabin?
Yes, there is a medical station.
Okay, let's
bus.
Yeah, let's go there.
medical station. They're going to be
What?
covering the bus, bro.
But we've got a guy dying.
I've seen. Chad's like babbling at this point. He's like, I've seen movies like this, bro. And you know what? They're inside the bus. They're waiting for people to run to the bus.
This isn't a movie. We can just steal a vehicle in the parking lot.
But I might not make it that
I'm not
long.
gonna go
Yeah,
deeper
but-
into the woods.
Chad's basically covered in Charles's blood at this point. He's like, I don't know if bro here's gonna make it.
We don't go to a first aid station then. We go to a hospital.
Where's the nearest hospital?
I was on the
paying
highway
attention.
where we steal the car.
Can I use rapport to try and get them to go to the hospital?
You
I
can
mean,
try.
the nurse's cabin. Sorry, so I
Yeah.
have +3 for
Well,
that.
I'm already taking you to the nurse's cabin.
And I was
can't
already running
really
that way,
complain
too.
With the giant man muscle of meat that's carrying in the other direction, and I'm like, we're all gonna die. I then just follow towards you because I'm not going there on myself.
Okay, I got a good, so
Wasted
maybe-
on this. Chad should have been in the XXX program.
All right, so you managed to get in a bug in Chad's ear that you want to be patched up. So you come across the nurse's cabin, and it's a scene of utter carnage.
Oh god.
Lights are shattered. There's bodies everywhere. Contestants, staff.
Can I roll notice to see if I notice any supplies that might help me?
You see like a bunch of bandages and basically you see like basic first aid stuff.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna start bandaging him up then,
Okay, so you do as such.
and like dump some iodine into the wound, kind of thing, because I don't really fucking know what else to do. Nobody
Sure,
here's a medic.
Can I roll for resources as well to see if I can help find anything else, or am I still not enough to even?
You're
do that?
not conscious.
Yeah.
enough
I
to
will
do-
actually.
Okay.
I'll make a resources check to see if we can even just find anything useful. Because I haven't used my resources yet. Ooh, I got 2 2s, 2 pluses, and 2 blanks.
I'm just
That means I got a 4.
over here and be sarcastic.
One of the assault rifles still has ammunition in it.
I'm picking up the assault rifle.
Oh, good. Now we're firing with guns.
Not a single one of us has fight or shoot. This is gonna be great.
I have the pocket knife. Can I hand it to somebody who will take it, who's more athletic, able to do stuff right now?
Yep.
Why am I becoming Rambo? I have no shirt. I'm covered in blood, and I'm carrying a giant ass assault rifle. And people are
No,
trying
you
to
know what
get
you're becoming.
us.
You're slowly becoming Ash.
Oh God, I am.
Like converting over time. You showed up in like whatever clothes you were there, and now they're all being ripped apart, and then you're gonna have an arm for a chainsaw, and it's just gonna. That's where we're going, man.
Okay then.
Chad is being recasted for the 2017 Army of Darkness remake.
Yeah, except it's Chris Hemsworth or whatever.
Chris Evans. Yeah.
Chris Evans in the new Evil Dead movie.
All right then. So as you guys are patching up and you've got weapons, you hear just loud thump at the front door of the cabin.
Oh god, he found us.
Is there a door in the back?
No.
Is there windows?
Yes.
Could we hide among the bodies?
You can
if
try.
they're stacked enough.
I'm not hiding.
Okay.
I say we break a window at the back of the cabin and run for it.
I throw a table to the window.
Okay.
You're carrying me. I'll go wherever you
Okay,
go.
so you shatter the window.
Oh, Dodd, is there any like morphine or something that we can inject him with so he can at least get back on his feet?
You don't know what that shit looks like. It's just a clear
A
liquid. to you.
100% accurate statement there. I
Now,
concede that point.
Would I know what that stuff looks like
You
because
might.
of my high concept?
You
The
might
high
actually.
concept.
All right, roll it.
What do
Vote the
I-
aspect. So you get a +2 to a lore roll, or just a situational. Straight roll.
Or would it be a notice?
Roll a notice. Okay.
Yeah, I love you, Dad.
investigate.
I love you. I roll a 5.
You find some medical grade morphine.
Stick this in him! I just hand it to you, eyes
Okay,
wide and
I stick it
dilated.
in him.
All right, you do as such. Just as you throw the table through the door, you inject...
Window, not through the door, through the window.
Through the window. You inject Charles with it. Jason just kicks open the door with a big boot. He's now holding a very large machete. He is attacking.
Is
I
there a
opened
hole where the
fire while he's
spike
still
was?
across the room.
Does he still have the spike in him?
Yes.
Dodd,
And, yep.
I'm shooting as he's kicking the door open while he's across the room,
Okay.
before he can get a chance to attack us,
Yep.
just because I'm at a distance.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the good news is I probably don't shoot any of our party members. The bad news is that I probably also don't shoot Jason either.
What'd you roll?
A 0.
You basically fire what would be equivalent to half the clip before you realize this isn't working.
Yes,
and pray.
Where there's like there's bullets, they're going through walls, they're blowing up like any remaining glass objects around. They're probably hitting like dead bodies. Not a one of them hits Jason.
Jason is using a stunt. It is called Deadly in My Hands, where weapons do an additional +2.
Yep.
So he throws the machete right towards you, Chad.
Yep.
You need to beat an 8.
Okay, you need to do how much do you lift, bro, and bat it out of the air like Aragorn.
Does he have enough points for that?
Well, you guys can give me fate points. I think fate points could actually be given to other people. Does anyone want to give me a fate point?
I just spent it looking for the morphine. I have none left.
Charles, you got any left?
I don't see any on my sheet. How do I know
You
about
had
how
3
many?
to begin with. Have you not invoked any of your aspects?
I've not. No, actually, I haven't
Then
had
you
to do
have
that
3.
at all. Okay.
Want to toss
so-
one at me?
Oh yeah, you got one, bro.
All right. Let's see here.
He whispers something of encouragement in your ear. You got this, bro.
Bro! Oh, okay. All right. So, because that's 2 pluses, 2 blanks. So, plus my athletics. Dodd,
Yep.
I spend 2 fate point. I spend my fate point in the one I was given from Charles.
Yep.
I tie. Tie goes to the defender.
Okay, so you managed to just dodge out of the
I
way at the
jump out of
last
the way.
second.
Yeah.
This machete slices through your shoulder, but it's just a flesh wound.
Yep.
That would have been your face a second ago.
I run for the window.
You throw yourself through the window and start hitting the ground running.
Yes.
Jason, you can just... He busts through the window, through the wall, and begins chasing you.
I think he's a robot.
What happens next? We'll have to find out next week here on Terrible Warriors. I have been your game master, storyteller for Fate Core, Mike the Birdman Dodd from ThisWeekinGeek.net.
How are we all still alive?
I have been joined with, from Guelph, Ontario,
Alex playing Chip, who is running faster than anybody else.
joined by my Toronto compatriot,
I shouldn't be alive. Justin Ecock.
joined from our nation's capital,
Can we go steal a car now?
Andrew, who's playing Charles with a large hole in him.
and finally from Edmonton,
I'm Derek the Bard from Chase the Muse, playing Chad, who is rapidly descending from being the star of TV's Livin' the Bro Life to apparently soon the star of the remake of Army of Darkness.
We'll catch you guys next week as we find out what happens at Camp Crystal Lake from the set of Terror's Reality, which is clearly turned into a fight for their lives. We'll be back next week, guys.
The Terrible Warriors has new episodes every Tuesday and every Thursday, and Friday the 13th will return next week. The adrenaline is pumping, and Jason is on your tail. Do you really think the players are gonna survive this one? They're probably gonna need some help. Next week, a new player arrives to kick the door down and offer some assistance. But can she be trusted? And on Thursday, we have 2 campaigns sharing that day, going back and forth, each on the other week. And this week, we return to Stargate SG-12, the Shields of Mars. The mysterious city that has a shield surrounding it that it should not have has problems from barbarians that tend to attack them from the mines. So it's time to load up and ship out, as the crew of SG-12 strive to solve the mystery of the Shield of Mars. The other campaign that's also on Thursdays is Valemount, the Lillenberg murders. There's only one more episode left. And in 2 weeks' time, Bowman Dietrich and Jacoby von Strauss, the freelance monster hunters, will come face to face with the truth of the Lillenberg murders. We have just a couple campaigns left to record before the end of our 5th season. And if you'd like to hear the announcement of what that game is going to be, I'll mention at the end of Thursday's episode of Stargate SG-12. But here's a hint. You can go to terriblewarriors.com right now, click on the schedules button, look ahead into the calendar, and you can peer into the future and see which of those 2 games we have yet to tell you here on the actual audio file. And if you're thinking, however, of introducing this show to new people, may I suggest that you start with the latest campaign. Start in the present and work your way back. Unless the campaign is a direct sequel of a previous campaign, honestly, our best stuff is now. Also, if you listen to the show as it's happening, it means you can participate in the show as it's being developed by becoming a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/terriblewarriors. Even just $1 gets you into being involved in the polls, which will help choose future campaigns, and every now and then I'll post little snippets like the theme songs that we make for the show. But for $5, you'll also get access to the exclusive debrief episode that we have for Patreon supporters. That's a roundtable discussion where we sit down and talk about the game that was and how we enjoyed about it, and we just shoot the breeze and usually drop a lot of hints about the new games we're going to play in the years to come. Today's Terrible Warriors: Mike Dodd, Derek Burrow, Justin Ecock, Andrew Roebuck, and Alex Ricci. And joining next week, Bree Poison. Friday the 13th, Strive to Survive continues. And until we meet again, dear listener, thank you for listening, supporting, liking, reviewing. Thank you for playing games. Thank you for telling stories. Thank you for scaring your players as you hunt them down in the woods. And in doing so, you have become a terrible warrior.